Are you wondering whether health coaching would work for you? Would you be good at it? Would you be effective as a health coach? Well, here are some of the characteristics of our successful health coaches, the ones that are out there making changes and changing the world. So, the first thing that we see in all of them is a real passion for this area. And where does that passion come from? Because most people don't have it really. Very often, probably in the majority of cases, it comes from their own personal story. They've had some kind of run-in themselves with a health issue, and they've got over it. And during that process, they've learned about the importance of diet and lifestyle, and they've got better, and they really want to share that with people. And that's one of the most important factors out there that we come across in successful coaches. They've really had some kind of journey themselves, and they want to show others that they can go on the same journey and get back to health again, to improve their health, to restore their health. So that's a really important thing. So a lot of people come from that kind of background, or some of them have just been always awake to the importance of healthy eating and healthy lifestyle because they were brought up like that. They've been fortunate enough to have parents that were already switched on in this regard. And really what we're trying to do with our mission is to switch everyone on. And I think the coaches are an essential part of that. And of course, a lot of people would be aware of the enormous issues and problems that we have ahead for us in the world of health. I mean, it's talk about saving the world. I mean, we can't even save ourselves. What we can't afford is to have another generation which is getting even more sicker than the current one, because they're the ones that are going to be at the front line of the battle to save humanity in the face of climate change. So we have to create health. We have to learn how to do that and pass that on to people. It's so important. Now, of course, the other thing is that you need to enjoy working with people. And many of you do, of course. So that's an important part of it too, because working with people and trying to get behavior change with people can be hard work sometimes. It can be quite challenging, but it's so rewarding in the end to be able to help people and see that the improvements they're making, so see the joy and the health come back into their lives, and it's wonderful. We get quite a few people who are already sort of in this space because they're health professionals. So right from the start of the course when we first started back in 2002, we had nurses on the course, and we've always had, every year we've had nurses on the course. More recently, a few pharmacists and a few doctors have come on the course. So we're getting quite a lot of doctors now coming on the course because they themselves are recognizing just how important this part of healthcare work is really when it comes to the behavior change, which is essential if we're going to address proper lifestyle, the lifestyle causes of so much degenerative disease these days. But I must say that it's important to understand you don't need to have a medical background, or you don't even need a science background for this course, because, like I said, it's for everyone. It's designed for everyone who eats. A lot of people are looking at part-time work. I think that an awful lot of coaches work part-time, or at least they split their time between working one-to-one with people and doing other things. It might be teaching, might be working in a store, in a health store or something like that, or out on the road, talking to people about different products and stuff like that. There's lots of people who are in the health industry with a coaching background like that. Now, some people want to switch careers. Of course, they're actually kind of looking for something else to do with their lives, something more rewarding. So we get lots of people coming in with that kind of background, and that's often very helpful because they often have a business background or a financial background, so they're well able to structure their business perhaps better than some people because they understand the business side of things how to make it work. So that's very useful as well. And of course, there's often people working in health and fitness already. And the thing to understand there is that wherever you're sharing information about health in any kind of format, whether it's a clinic situation or it's just public health, you need somebody there to talk about nutrition as well. So it's a great opportunity with this qualification that we deliver, that you can work in that kind of space as well. I suppose it's an example of that. I would pull out personal trainers because we have a lot of personal trainers come on the course, always have had. And the reason I think that it works so well for them is because they already understand the personalization thing that we do, you see, because they have to personalize their routines that they use for different clients in the gym for weight loss or whatever it is, performance. They have to personalize that. You can't give a one size fits all program for a sport, exercise to people. It just won't work. Everybody understands that. But the thing is that they're not trained usually, personal trainers, to do the same thing with the food. But once you combine the two together, of course, you get the most amazing results. You have far better results, say, for example, with weight loss, because personal trainers in practice are working usually with weight loss primarily. And if you can combine the two things together, then you really start to get tremendous results. So personal training is just ripe for this add-on of if you like, of nutrition coaching. It works really well. So there's, anyway, just some ideas of what you can do and where you're coming from and what sort of characteristics you might expect to have if you're going to be successful in this space.